Hi everyone, so today I'm actually just going to do a one question on Jimmy Savile. For those of you that are joining in that are not aware who Jimmy Savile is, Jimmy Savile, interesting I'm saying Jamie, but I think it's because I'm also, his form name is James, and I'm not going to say the sir before the title they give him. Actually, the paedophile James Wilson Vincent Savile. So he was a British media personality, DJ, and he was on the BBC shows, The Top of the Pops, Jimmy Will Fix It. He was apparently known for his charitable work. He also had this eccentric image, but actually, I don't know, like, I never found him funny, to be honest. I don't know if anyone did. But obviously, and he did raise like millions of pounds for charities, but clearly he was doing other stuff on the side, and that was like even visiting, allegedly, even like when he'd visit hospitals and stuff, or he'd have access to hospitals at children's homes and stuff like that. Anyway, it's interesting. Like, this name comes to me, and I don't know why. Gary Glitter. Is such an old name. And was he convicted? I think he was convicted. Was he convicted? But why is he coming through? Is it because he was convicted as well? I'm sure he was convicted. I wonder if he'd worked with him or something. Anyway, if you look him up, Jimmy Savile, you'll find that he's not, I can't even say the best looking guy or whatever. I don't even know if he looks like one. But yeah, he's not everyone's personality, that's for sure. And I'm not just saying this because of what's come out in the media, which also triggers me, because it's a bit like the Nicola bully. Now everything's signed and sealed. And actually, when I was thinking about this, Nicola just comes through to me, and she's annoyed, but she also smiles, because she's like, she basically says to me, you take it too seriously, because if you've got a voice to try and set the record straight and you're independent, why wouldn't you use it in a diplomatic way? And I just, I had due respect for this professional in all my readings, but then all this media coming out, and I've got to say it, why I haven't done a read, but I will do a read, is because I can tap into the energy of a lot of the stuff that is on Nicola Bully at the moment is only for the views, and I don't like that at all. It just doesn't sit well with me, and it's made me actually not sort of, not that I don't want to do the reads, but I need to go back to, actually, it's when Nicola wants to come through with a message or anything I want to say, although what I've said on it is already there, and I do have a future prediction. But yeah, it's kind of like when it's sealed and gone, okay, all the, things come out the woodworks, and then it just expands and expands, and I just think it's just terrible. And so what was my question that I wanted to ask? My question was a bit of a sensitive one, but I want to see what the tarot says. So did Jimmy, remember this is disclaimer for entertainment purposes only, did he, it's interesting, I want to use the word procure, and I think that's just really peculiar. Basically, did he traffic children to elite? And by elite, please understand the frameworks that I might be talking about. I've spoken about them in the past. So interesting. You know, I just take out some of the cards in the deck to find a card, and it just seems to land here. So when I say, yeah, we just focus on that card. Anyway, he, you know, different elite status societies. Did he traffic? Did he help? Was he beyond the SA, which is SEX, abuse children? Not only for himself, but was he also sort of like trafficking? And I'm getting the word pure. Pure is coming through, which is interesting. That means there is something there. See what tarot wants to say. And sometimes spirit wants to come through, so the answer might not come through directly. Although I know the answer intuitively and psychically, I think. Hanged Man. And when I split this deck, the answer was there actually. Definitely to that group. Cards are very heavy in my left hand. I'm going to get the card that fell out. 7 of Cups. I think it's a yes already. Hanged Man. 7 of Cups. Don't know what that card is. 8 of Pentacles. It was resisting to fall out. The cards are very heavy in my left hand. Very heavy. Justice. Okay, interesting. When I change the word pure, the cards seem to come out lighter, but so the energy of 3 people knew was part of it. He was one, and there was 2 other. It was hidden behind closed doors, like it was very well protected. different secret societies. I hate to say this. Choices of different children. But the karmic balance needed to come in place. His mask needed to fall off. And at some stage it was falling off. The evilness. I'm sorry I'm a bit slow, but there's a channeling that wants to come through and it's not fully cleared from my vessel, so I'm hoping as I talk. And also I'm feeling incredibly sad and being taken over by emotions, and I don't know if it's because I'm tapping into the children. The betrayal. And you know, with the karmic balance and the betrayal, someone's obviously, however the breakthrough came on it, what was hidden was brought to light. But when it was brought to light, I mean, he was already gone. So there was a protection there. Some people felt liberated when it was brought to light. They felt there was a stability back in their lives because there was something that was, you know, what was hidden was just finally unmasked. What was dark was brought to light in terms of the justice that was coming through. The internal conflict that some may have faced was finally available to be healed. A couple of people would have been seen as missing, so missing maybe from the wards or the home at certain stages. Some of the cards I might not say who might have been some protection or even involved. Oh my God. Like, I've got this deck, okay, and it has some, like, look, it has some that's not going to be relevant. And I do believe that, you know, he was friends or he had ties, and I'm not saying anything, put it together. And a lot of children were already people that felt abandoned, alone, so vulnerable, trapped, I'm getting as well. Power abuse was used, and I can definitely see that, can't you? A lot of blackmail. You know what, I think I've seen people that have channeled him, and I think there's still dark energy around this. And that, you know, people need to be stalked. Look at this, energy or attachment of energy. As I was saying, dark energy. Again, how many cards do I have here? A lot of cards. I do feel there's still dark energy of attachment, and so I just wonder, because people have, you know, channeled him, that he's healed. And I do want to actually do a channeling on not channeling, but maybe a video on this whole thing about we sign up for soul contracts, which, yes, but I feel there's elements of it that is just, I think, I'm not really sure I agree with everyone's message. Male. So I wonder if he selected more males. There was definitely more trafficking, I think, to males. Yes, so that's my confirmation I'm going in the right direction with what I've just said. Again, I'm getting the word blackmail was used a lot. Bad guy, older guy. This is obviously him. Conspiracy, a lot of conspiracy was used. Mental torture was included, which we can imagine, you know, if there's blackmail and stuff. Third party. Staged. Well, it was definitely staged, wasn't it? The thing that I hate about it is because I know people would have known. Cards don't lie. Sadism. The cards don't lie. There was potential, a lot of scenes that could have been taken as crime scenes. And there's victims that are, you know, were alive after it, probably still alive. A lot of families that could have been affected. I think there's something that I need to channel here with him, but I'm not sure I'm really... Confirmation. Confirmation. Trauma. Wow. Evil. Interesting. Quite a bit of cybercrime was involved as well. Harassment. Hospitals and medical doctor. Manipulation. Soul to the dark. Ritual. Multiple, more than one. See, DNA evidence could have been taken. And there was a camera and there was some recording that could have been found. Guilty. Mask hidden. So, you know, and look, we've got knife, poison, weapon, cover up, female, abuse, that would go. Secret society, I do think that's involved. Warning and caution, there was weather, there was lost lord, celebrity VIP, offender, debt finance. What I'm trying to show you is to be shot or a gun. What I'm trying to show you in that one that we just saw, you know, I do think there was a lot of higher societies. What I'm trying to show you is that the cards that have come out are actually exactly how it ties in. It's, you know, there is an opportunity for a lot of other crimes to come, like, you know, for example, hit and run, and I do believe that happened, strategy and plan, weather warning. There's other cards that could come out that are maybe less significant. You know, look at this, data breach. There was a data breach, but again, we're looking at certain stuff. And for example, when I said about, what did I say about here, and it was the right direction, the wrong direction could have come if I was channeling something wrong. So I just wanted to say that. But you know, the more I thought things like this are unbelievable, like, you know, the whole thing with Maddie McCann, and the ritual kind of side of it, you know, just such dark stuff of like child sacrifice that you just, I don't know what on earth some of these societies are doing. But yeah, that's one question that I just wanted to answer, and I felt like Spirit really wanted me to go beyond the question, because actually it was very heavy to get the cards out. And to be honest, I knew the answer, and that's why I brought the question up. So take it as what you understand from the reading. If you know some of my readings, I always leave a little bit of room for you to make some of your own understanding. And I don't like, I mean, on this case, I don't have any problem, and that's why I will label it with his title of what he actually was. All this there, all this blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know, and still in any of the videos I see it's from his name, Jimmy Savile, and I think he needs that title in front of him, so you will find that title on the video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like, subscribe. And the last thing I want to say is I'm thinking to doing a recording on euthanasia, which might bring up other stuff, like, for example, karmic lessons, or if we do, if someone does do an act of euthanasia on themselves or to others or to the pets, or opioids or drugs. I don't know what will come through, and there might be multiple parts. If you're interested in that, let me know also in the comments, as well as how you found this reading, because I think I will definitely be doing it, but I'd love to hear from you if you're interested in that. So everyone, take care, and thank you for watching the video. Bye for now.